Sometimes things do something, sometimes they're just decoration. Well, hello there, children. Welcome to Dark Moon! As you may have probably guessed, if not, I'll light you, it's Doom mod. Apparently it's based off of the Shores of Hell. You know, the second episode of Doom. Apparently it is basically a modern interpretation of it, if that makes any sense. Apparently it's inspired by things like Doom 64 and Doom 3. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Already it looks nothing like Shores of Hell, but I'm sure it'll look familiar. Maybe. Maybe it'll be like knee deep in Z Doom. Hopefully. I mean, from these beginning areas, sorry, I'm stuttering a bit. From this beginning area, it doesn't exactly look too much like the Shores of Hell's level design, but it looks interesting, I'll give it that. I mean, whether or not it resembles it, it still looks very interesting. And I see they're opting to use the melee type of zombies, the scientist types. Talk about slow. This is why you shouldn't bring a knife to a gunfight, boys and girls. You're just gonna get shot. Then again, maybe that's not the point. Maybe the point is that they're burning out my ammo reserves. Because if so, that is quite devious. Also, I noticed that E is making me jump. That's not good. I want this to be used. It's always been used. Oh, look at that. I actually have quite a lot of ammo. Ah, that's interesting. That was actually interesting, I'll give it that. Nice sliding door. Pretty cool. Although, it looks like it's not being interpolated. It looks like Quake 1 animation, if that even makes sense. Well, except Quake 1 has smoother environment animation, but you know what I mean. It looks like Quake's weapon and enemy animation, where it's not interpolated, so it's basically like sprite frames. You get what I mean. What the? Is there anything here that can open that door? Yeah. Probably not. Well, at least there's an elevator here. And it's functional. What do you know? I probably shouldn't be shocked by that, but, you know, thank heaven for small favors, right? I see there are some dead here. Well, obviously the Marines that got hijacked by Hell, they did attempt to fight back. Unfortunately, they were most likely outmatched. But at least they stood their ground to some extent. So, at least it wasn't a complete massacre. That doesn't seem to work. I mean, I'm reminded of freaking Monkey Island with Guybrush just going, that doesn't seem to work. Every time I read something like that, I have to hear it in his voice now. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. Sorry. I just find that funny. It's the kind of things like that that just delight me ever so much. That doesn't seem to work. Well then, let's do something that does work. I don't think so, pal. Ooh. Because it was blue, I thought for some reason you need a blue key. But nope. Good thing I tried it. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to continue. I would have probably been stuck and been at a complete loss where to go. I should just press things, regardless of whether I think they work or not. Because you never know, it might just end up working to my favor. You'll never know until you try, right? You picked up a rocket for the rocket launcher! That you don't have. So it's completely worthless. Whoops. Phone went off, but that's okay. It was just reminding me of something. Don't worry about it. Oh boy. Hey buddy! Whoa. Whoa. Back up. Back up, son. Back up. Holy crap, that imp took a chunk out of me. The melee zombies continue to be a non-threat, but that imp, he got right up close to my face. He was actually pretty fast, too. Holy crap. What the? Okay, clearly there's nothing in here. Unless there's a secret somewhere. Nope. That's a big old nope. I don't know why, but for some reason I just made myself laugh. Darn. Well, so much for that. Yes, please, be a little faster. I just had a hunch. Can I shoot this glass? Is that a thing? No, of course not. No, the glass is an impenetrable barrier. Oh, okay. That's too bad. Pity, really? Ah. Supposed to use this. If I can actually get through it. If it's even possible. Obviously, just jumping isn't going to cut it. There's got to be something that I can do. Did it add something that I'm not aware of? Customize controls, map, toggle night visor. Well, that's interesting. I didn't realize there was a night visor. How incredibly peculiar. Well, obviously, that's not going to be it. Other... Nope. It's just useless stuff. That isn't going to help me. Was this map not made for this kind of jumping power ability? Because it seems like it's just barely beyond my reach. Unless that was the point. Oh, well. That worked. I guess you were just supposed to strafe jump. Hey, if it works, right? What's this? Is this some kind of vehicle? Weapon of mass destruction. And a chainsaw. Well, it isn't a weapon of mass destruction. It just had a weapon of mass destruction hanging under it. What do you know about that? Oh, okay, that's cool, I guess. Yes, that is quite cool. Ah, it can only hold 8 shells. Well, that works. That doesn't seem to work. What about this? That doesn't seem to work. What if I activate this? That doesn't seem to work. Now I'm just being silly at this point. Okay. Let's think about this logically. You'd think that computer would be it. I mean, it's distinct. It's actually on, unlike the other one. And yet, it's not working. Not in the slightest. Yeah, so I'm a little bit lost right now. Hang tight real quick. Oh. Well, I was damned by my own assumptions. Once again, the color-coded was not actually locked with a key. I am so sorry. In my defense, I'm reaching this with the Doom logic in mind. And I just assume that if it's red, then that means it requires a red key. That was my bad. Oh, okay, there's a lot of them. They might actually swarm me. How about we try something else? Nice. Oh, crap. Don't let them surround you, buddy. Buddy, don't let them surround you. It kills them too fast for my own good. It lets them get... I'm cutting through them, but they're coming in from the side, so that's not good. I have to be careful. I have to actively hold against them. Make sure I get them in a line first. This is working very well. Meat and chunks! Meat and chunks! Oh crap. Those spider things from Doom 3. I think they're called trites. Oh, they suck my health away so quickly. What happens if I try to chainsaw them? Take this. Take this, you little freaks. It is surprisingly effective. Nice. Chainsaw works for everything. As long as I can get them into one line, of course. That was awesome. Nice. Oh, I see. These guys are packing heat. The chainsaw probably isn't going to cut it against them. Should probably actually use something more substantial. You know, like my gun. Oh, thank goodness. Yes. Rather. The health does seem to be pretty rare. I guess it's supposed to feel somewhat more like a survival situation, huh? Oh boy. boy. Jerk. You jerk. Oh, you bastard! You bastard! Damn it. Hurry up and get back up. You get back up and eat that horse. I was thinking of DBZ abridged. It does not apply here. Probably not. Oh boy. You know what? You go ahead and attack each other. Never mind. Well, that's not gonna work. There we are. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Now I just have to kill these guys. I don't think so, pal. Oh boy. Yeah. Probably not good that I'm shooting the sides, huh? What does that say? Ooh, a shotgunner. And he's fast, too. He's no fool. Or he's just sliding around randomly. So maybe he is a fool. He just happens to be an unpredictable fool. Interface. What the? I hear those spider trites again. They must not be in a position to hit me. Ah, that's cool. That's very nice. Now that I actually have a break, maybe I can actually read this. UAC 1, enable, password, blah blah. UAC, configure terminal, configure interface for 7-Eleven. Okay, config if no shutdown, if exit, exit. Show IP interface is brief. Yes, indeed. That's bizarre. Where are those trites coming from? I hear noises. Noises that are not very duong, to say the least. Where are you hiding? You pathetic little spider. Take this. Be ripped into nothingness. And may your subatomic fragments scatter across the void for all eternity. I have no idea where I was going with that. Or why, for some reason, I thought I would be able to get through the vent. Because, evidently it was just a red herring. Isn't that nice? Why even let me go down here if you're just going to trap me? If you're just going to block me off of the pass? Is that just, supposed to be detail? Oh, crap. It's crashing. Yep, it's crashing. Hang tight again. So, funny story. I never saved. So I had to go through the entire thing over again. Isn't that great? What the? Oh, apparently there's one I missed. Okay. You can be the outlet of my rage. Have fun with that. Actually killed one of them with a gun. With a chainsaw. That's nice. Very nice! What the? Oh. So that's what those vents are for. It literally serves no other purpose than to explain where those spiders came from. Yeah, that makes more sense, doesn't it? Buddy, you best put down the pea shooter before you hurt yourself. Not good for your health, you know. Much like allergies. No good for anybody. Oh, crap. That was unfortunate. Ah, screw this crap. If I can get the drop on one of them, why not just saw their faces off, huh? Hey, buddy. Friend. Screw it, you get the shotgun. Getting real sick of dealing with you. I still haven't determined if there's any actual connections between this and the original Shores of Hell or not. Doesn't appear to be so far. Maybe I'm not looking very hard, but it looks a lot like Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, the freaking spider trites. They trapped me. That was entrapment, buddy. That was entrapment, buddy. I will have your number for this. The city will know about your deception. They'll know. Every one of my viewers will know your deception. And you'll never work in this town again, Betty. The people will know once this video goes uploaded. And your crimes will be exposed, you fool. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just full of rage and fury. Okay. Freaking trites, where they come from? Where they coming from, mate? Oh, they're just dropping out of the ceiling, aren't they? There we go. You're not getting the drop on me anymore, pal. Bub. Buddy boy. Ha! I'm getting the drop on you. Hey, friend! I better get rid of that guy first. He's gonna be annoying. Excellent. Now I can get rid of the rest of you with no resistance. I have my death machine and you have death. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, because it was a thrill serving you. Oh, another satisfied customer. Well, if he wasn't satisfied, he would have said something, right? So, they must be satisfied then. Darn it. Those guys don't look very satisfied. We'd better prioritize them. Only the best treatment for them. For the jerks with a pistol. Okay. Settle down, ma'am. I'll get to you eventually. Just be patient. But these guys with the pistols, they're clearly top priority. They're first class, you see. Well, maybe not first class. More like third class, but they're still above you. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't realize that was that's actually a functioning health station. That's pretty cool. Too bad I'm pretty sure I just wasted one of them. You know what? That's fine. It's all about the experimentations. Also, I learned. Speaking of experimentation, one decent thing about me having to start over is at least it forced me to figure this out, that these were in fact just usable items. Which one of you slacking on the job and playing Doom around here? Oh, look at that. Nice. It's a cafeteria. That just now occurred to me. Funny, isn't it? Excellent. That's some good health right there. No, I don't want to end the game. I want to save the game. Do you understand the difference? Do you comprehend what I'm trying to tell you? Okay. Do you know what's in here? This room is... I have all the patience in the world, but in this case, I think I'll pass. That doesn't seem to work. Yeah, randomly. Ah, it's at 0%. I burned through all the rest of it, that's why. That explains why my health appeared to be oddly full. Even though I know it was less than 10% deficiency. I just assumed that it would do it in 10% increments, not just completely fill my health with whatever it has left. That was my bad. So apparently this is the exit, huh? I didn't even kill everybody. And there's not even a secret to be found. How disappointing. Well, what's this? Oh, lift down. Well, my mistake. Oh, look at that. It does have a side. But then again, I guess that should be expected, right? Nice use of Doom 3 textures, too. And you can tell the bump map was applied because it has some kind of baked-in lighting and shadowing. So it doesn't look that bad. Because if you've seen Doom 3 textures just them by themselves without the bump mapping, just play Doom 3 and turn the bump mapping completely off. It looks, let's just say it was relying on bump mapping a lot. Without it, Yeah, I would say the character models especially resemble something out of an N64 game. It looks that bad. Office complex. Very nice! Huh. Yes, rather. So far, it's not resembling much. Ah, right. I'm supposed to use the chainsaw to deal with these guys. Although I guess it doesn't matter too much. I see they're running out of the special types of enemies. Nah, no, they're not. I was about to say. I noticed that the regular Doom types are starting to show up. The ones that aren't so the ones that don't have special attacks. Ha, take that. You suck. Thanks for letting me get close, you idiot. That was your mistake. Ouch. I guess they're saying the same for me. Thank you for stop attacking. They gave me the opening I needed to attack you. Is what the imp was thinking. Huh, nice environment. Nice outdoors environment. I mean, even though you probably can't get down there, which pretty much breaks Romero's rule about if you can see the outside, you should be able to get there somehow. So that may not be following Romero's rule, but it still does a good job of making the world seem much bigger than it actually is. That's a common technique if you notice. You'll notice skyboxes and the like, distant buildings, and especially more modern games, but even in older games. Half-Life 2 obviously made big use of it. You just have to have some kind of skybox, some kind of distant out there buildings. That way it looks bigger than it actually is. It doesn't look like it's cramped. The idea is that you delude the player into thinking that they are not in a cramped little environment, that they are in a huge world, but it just so happens that their access to it is cramped, if that makes any sense. You have to get them to not realize that they are in a cramped game world, a very limited space box. If you can sell the illusion, you're golden. I see that one as a darker gray. He's probably not going to go down nearly so easily. Well, unless I whip out the chainsaw, then he goes down really fast. Just as easily as before. You know what? I'll take it. This probably wasn't the most optimal way of killing you, but I shall have to take it. You gotta take what you can get. There you go. That probably wasn't optimal, but I don't really care at this point. It's not like I'm hurting for ammo. And then I'll shoot so much that I start hurting for ammo big time. You think I care? Do you really think I give a crap? You know what? I'll use it for you. I'll give you the special treatment. You too. If there's a lot of long-ranged enemies around them, then it's probably not worth it. Oh, crap. Darn it. That was a... Uh-oh. Douchebag. Okay, now I can use it, but since it crashed, now it no longer has it again. Save. Save every 2 minutes now. My paranoia is coming back with a vengeance. This is what happens when I forget to save. Although, there's probably a happy middle ground somewhere between saving every 2 seconds and then not saving at all, and then looking like an idiot when the game crashes and it forces you to go back and basically redo all your progress. There's probably a middle ground between there. You know, like maybe save every 5 minutes or something. Oh. It deceived me. He deceived me. He made me think that he was just a regular imp. That because he looked different. Well, shows what I know, doesn't it? Ah, there we go. So it does do it in 10% increments. Then what was with that other one? It seemed like it just pumped out all of itself in one shot. Maybe I accidentally hit it twice or something. Who knows? Who freaking knows? And who really has time to care? Hey, buddy. I'm gonna kill both of you. Sorry to break up this fight, but I'm in a hurry here. Ooh. Look at that! All those happy people who haven't met me yet. They're not gonna be happy for very long, are they? A happy demon is a demon that hasn't met the Slayer yet. Is that a saying? Because I'm gonna make it a saying. Any happy demon is a demon that hasn't met the Slayer yet. Make that a thing. Internet, go! Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. Good thing they can't open doors for crap. Otherwise I might be in trouble. Oh boy. Oh crap. Reload, man. You should reload the second it hits 0, not when I try to click it again. Because that's just a douchebag move right there. Okay, I think this vaguely resembles some of Episode 2. If only because it looks sort of like that layout that was supposed to be Alpha Doom when Tom Hall was trying to make a more serious-minded Doom, more atmospheric Doom, and then they changed it, but then they sort of kept that part of the level intact. So, that's probably the only reason why it looks familiar to me. Thanks to Tom Hall. This certainly looks more like probably what Tom Hall had in mind, except I doubt the limit. I doubt the environments were this spacious in his idea of Doom. Because let's face it, I seriously doubt the original Doom vanilla engine would have been able to carry all of this raw detail. Can you imagine poor computers in 1993? Oh, they'd probably be begging and screaming for mercy if they tried to run this. And obviously, yeah, it's nothing now. But it used to be something. It used to be quite a lot. And I see that I've looped around and gone back here again. Isn't that nice? It's a non-linear level. There are multiple ways to get to one location. It's lovely, isn't it? I love non-linearity. Oh, I see that one actually has a rifle. That makes a lot of sense because the pistol ones... Because you see, the pistol ones have a pistol sprite, so of course, the ones that actually do have a rifle, they actually do have a rifle. You can take them more seriously. I don't think so, Shotgunner. They may be a pain in the ass in every mod, but if you get them first, ooh, it is so satisfying. Why should I expect any different? Dude, don't flash me an error. Just reload. Just reload, man. Just reload. It's funny how in some games, apparently a few games exist where if you try to reload and your clip is almost full, then he'll just throw away the entire clip. What would be realistic is if he just stores the clip away and you would eventually have to reload it by hand. Otherwise, when you reloaded it again, you would just have the however much was left in that particular clip. That would be a cool thing to implement, wouldn't it? Because that way, between fights, you would have to do it by hand, you know, fill the bullets back into each clip that was half full. Or, also, in reality, you would probably have a bullet box or something, and then even empty clips you just put back in your backpack, and then you just, you know, fill it back up. I see there's something that actually does require a red key. So, yeah, maybe I should just press on everything. Just to see, you never know. You never freaking know in this game. Well, now I know. That particular one requires a red key. I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't tried. I probably could have just assumed, but I didn't. And now I know that I need to find a red key first. I'm probably beating on a drum at this point, but bum bum bum. What's in here? Oh, look at that. Ammo. Ammo for the taking. That must mean I haven't been here before. Oh, boy. Ah, douchebag. That's one I didn't get to first. Frickin' shotgunners. Douchebag. You're a world-class douchebag. Anyone ever tell you that? Hey, buddy. So good to see ya. You know, I thought when I woke up this morning, I just haven't been taking enough vitamin douchebag lately. I'm so glad that I could take you in. Oh boy. There we go. Much better. And I get some health too. Not too bad. It looked like it should do something, and yet it doesn't. Sometimes things do something, sometimes they're just decoration. You never know sometimes, you never know. And I'm going to assume through experience that that one also doesn't do anything either. You just gotta see something once and realize, doesn't work. That's just decoration. And that would be a douchey move if they made half of them not work and half of them work. Just saying. That's probably not the case, right? Gotta love the bullet shutters, though. You know, just in case the security office needs to close itself down. Unfortunately, I'm out of time, so I'm gonna have to close off this Let's Play. So, maybe I'll do more of this. I probably will, especially if people actually like it. But that's neither here nor there. That is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like demon guts splattered all over the walls. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a very red letter day. If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.